Coming up on SwanSoda. Meth of the wild. I'm more likely to hunt for dick than I am for duck. Coom. I thought it would be funny to test the creativity of you lot as well as the internet at large to see if we can ruin a video game title using just one letter. There is literally no more explaining I can do. That is it. You can add, remove, or change one letter to a video game title to make it as funny as possible. Example, rock band becomes cock band. Funniest answer wins. Let's begin. Now first up, we have one from you lot on Instagram. Duck hunt has been turned into dick hunt. Now, I know I'm going to get clipped for this, but I'm more likely to hunt for dick than I am for duck. So, not only is it funny, it's a better title. I'm going to give that one an 8 out of 10. Next, we descend into the depths of despair known as reddit.com, and we find a new title in Fat Man Arkham Knight. I didn't realise this was the level of humour we're going to be working with today. Just in case the level of joke that we're working with here is not clear in your mind, I have photoshopped a visualisation of Fat Man Arkham Knight for you. That's the level of my photo editing talents. He is just bulging. 5 out of 10, I'm not inspired by this one. This person here has turned Days Gone into Dad's Gone. And honestly, this is the level of joke I've been looking for. You just drive around on your motorcycle looking for the gas station your dad went to get cigarettes 10 years before. Not only have they made a good joke, they've also made an entire game plot around it. This person has put some thought into this. It's a 10 out of 10 from me. Coom. Simple. Excellent. Crass and crude, they've only changed one letter, it's a 10 out of 10. WNBA 2K. I prefer not to speak.
If I speak, I'm in big trouble.
I do not want to be in big trouble. Continuing on to Reddit, and I found Mortal Wombats, which I didn't find particularly funny until I decided to Photoshop Scorpion onto a wombat, which is just downright adorable. Oh, look at his little chubby I knocked one of my figures over. Going back to Instagram now, and we have The Simpsons Shit and Run. And honestly, what a game this would be. Any game where taking a turd is a mechanic, I love it. You can poo in Persona 5. No More Heroes? I can't think of any other games you can poo in. You can fart in Shrek Extra Large though. Anyway, 9 out of 10, good joke. Mario fart, perfect bark, metal pear solid. Why would I do that? They were the same level of funny, but I had fun photoshopping these ones as well as eating a pear wrapped in tinfoil. Also, we got sent Mario Fart 8 Deluxe on Instagram, so good job gang. By the way, I just spat out loads of tinfoil, so if you're not subscribed already, you better subscribe for that. Wall of Duty. This one's honestly really stupid, and I was gonna photoshop a wall holding a gun, but then I thought the ever benevolent YouTube gods would demonetize me, so here's a gun holding a wall. 6 out of 10. Next up, we have an absolute blinder. The original name says it all. Goat Simulator is a game where you simulate goats. I don't even want to begin to explain what you do in Goat Stimulator. I don't think I can even explain it on YouTube. This name is crass, it's rude, it's a 10 out of 10. One could say it's the goat.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Back to Instagram, and we have Final Fantasy VII Crisis Corn, which is good because I'm now imagining a cob of corn and an overwhelming sense of dread. 8.5. Clash of Clans. Ass Effect, obviously turning Mass Effect into Ass Effect, and I haven't played Mass Effect, but I know there's a lot of having sex with aliens, so it might as well just be the original name. 7 out of 10. I love this one so much. Fuck. The original title was Tetris. He's a little confused, but he's got the spirit, and honestly, it says terrible things about my sense of humour that this one probably made me laugh the most so far. I'll give you a 9. God of Wax is our next contender, and it can only make me think of Kratos getting a back sack and crack, which then makes me question, is his sack that colour too? I'm too overwhelmed to laugh, so I'll give it a 5 out of 10. I used Cock Hero in the intro to this video because I came up with that one, and I also came up with another one, but this other one, I expected to find it, but no one else has said it online, so this is an entry from yours truly, Cyberspunk 2077. Cum joke, what isn't to love? Plus, I made it, so it's obviously the funniest. 11 out of 10. This guy took Madden and changed the number, which is quite funny because much like FIFA and any other EA Sports game, they just changed the number in the title and nothing about the actual game. Meaning that they may have changed the letter, but they have not changed the title, nor have they changed the game. I've just explained the joke. Good joke. 8 out of 10. Grand Theft Puto. Now, I believe that puto is a Filipino snack. So this one isn't particularly funny, but shout out to my Filipino brethren out there. I love Jollibee. 7 out of 10. Finally, these are getting good. Mega Man has been turned to Maga Man. One letter. One letter was all it took to change the game from a story about a plucky little robot hero boy to an alt-right asshole with nothing of value to say. Brilliant work, DC 1883. You made that one letter count. 9 out of 10. You know, that probably got too political. Some people didn't like that. We're gonna keep politics out of it from now on. President Evil. I know someone who comes to mind. Meth of the Wild. Look, I know they changed more than one letter, but it still rhymes and this one is so brilliant. I just have to let it slide. I am seeing Walter White in Hyrule, Jesse slinging meth to Cass and going, bitch, over and over again. This was the best thing ever, and it was probably even better than my suggestion, but unfortunately they changed more than one letter, so the best I can give this one is a 9 out of 10. Next up is Redhead Redemption, and as good as a joke as it is, unfortunately there's no redemption for these lot. 7 out of 10. The Simps. One letter turns the game from a life simulator to a game about the Discord community. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, it is a classic. It is the classic of all classics, Womb Raider. What filth. 10 out of 10. It's quite amazing how much damage you can do with one letter, so comment down below. Let's hear you ruin a video game with one letter, and I might just make a follow-up to this video reviewing what you in the comments have written. Leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.